we have multiple parts of ourselves that have their own thoughts, their own feelings, their own ways of doing things, their own belief patterns, behavior patterns that follow those beliefs, and then ways of doing things. And they can naturally conflict with other parts of us because it's like having little mini relationships all inside of us. The 7 days of curiosity that I posted was kind of a way of cultivating some curiosity in bite-sized pieces. And the way that I broke that down was seeing yourself as a neighborhood, starting with the weather pattern. So if you were to you sit down, turn off the TV, put your phone away, and just really let yourself be calm. I might still have thoughts that come up while I'm actively trying to be calm or appearing to be calm, just sitting. I might have physical sensations that pop up that are uncomfortable while I am sitting here trying to be calm. I might have a to-do list that is like, ooh, why are you sitting down? Because you've got this, that, and the other to do. Why are we sitting here? All of those things could happen while we're sitting and trying to be calm. And I mention all of that because I think each one of those things are points for us to be paying attention to. But it doesn't mean that we need to give our entire distraction or our entire attention to any one of them. We want to notice them and recognize them and say, hey, I see you. Checklist, to-do list. Hey, I notice you over there. Thoughts that keep on coming to me. Hey, I notice you. Physical sensation in my chest or in my shoulders and my neck. And noticing all of that is part of the beginning stages of being curious or creating that space of curiosity. So as we sit here and we're trying to create this space of calm, just kind of take a breath and see what comes up. And as we're seeing what comes up, which could be any one of those things that we just covered, the thoughts, the physical sensations, the to-do list, the conflicting feelings about what it means to sit still and what that says about us. We're just going to breathe into the space that we've created here, sitting. And you're going to start at the top of your head and just kind of scan your body, like as if you had, like, I don't know, a laser that wasn't a painful laser that wouldn't hurt you. And you just kind of scan your body down. And what you're doing is you're kind of just checking in for physical sensations that are in your body. You're checking for thoughts that come up, checking for emotions that surface, any tension, any discomfort. And so we're checking that in our minds, right? Like the thoughts that come up and what we say to ourselves as we're sitting in this spot with the intention of being calm and resting. And then also giving space for the physical sensations to present themselves. And so what we might say is, I'm sitting here. I give myself permission to create a resting space. And as I give myself permission for this resting space, I also give permission to my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, my physical sensations. I give them permission to come forward. And so it's almost like your body turns into this safe space for all of those things to show up. It's like you're the shell. You're the shell, and you're housing these, what we start to call like weather patterns, thoughts, feelings, emotions, physical sensations. And you just sit there and just notice what's coming up, what's happening. And breathe into it. Sometimes, if there's like some anxiety that shows up, what I would invite you to do is to breathe into that anxiety. Give it some space and give it some room to exist without trying to fix it, without trying to push it away. So you take a big, deep breath and give it space to expand. And just sit with it. And let it be there. It might be uncomfortable. It might feel like you need to get up and move around. It might feel like you need to grab your phone and start scrolling. It might feel like you need to do anything else other than sitting right here. And that's okay. It's okay for all of those things to show up. It's okay for all of those thoughts to present themselves. This is all information that is good for you to have about you. And it helps you cultivate this space of curiosity. But right now we're just noticing. That's what we're doing. We're just noticing what comes up. Anxiety, I see you. Thoughts, I hear you. Emotions, I feel you. Tension, different parts of the body, I feel you too. And this activity doesn't have to be long. It can be a couple of minutes. You could do it for as long as you feel like you can handle it. But as soon as you reach a spot where you feel like you are complete with that session, just take out some paper and write down what came up for you, what you felt, what thoughts came up, and specifically what thoughts came up. What did the thoughts say? And then what emotions also came with those thoughts? And then any physical sensations that came with those thoughts. And is there anything that those thoughts say that contribute to a belief you have about yourself? So just write all of that down. And we're not writing it down from a space of judgment, like, oh my gosh, why am I still feeling this way? Or, oh my gosh, this is just so annoying. Like, why am I dealing with this still? We're writing it down like from a space of, okay, all right, information gathering. I'm a detective. And so I want to get to know as much about this as I can. And that's your job. And this exercise is figuring out your internal weather pattern. So you're looking at, what is the weather like inside of this shell, my body, that I'm creating that is going to help me cultivate a space of curiosity.